precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Washington Huskies. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. And he's brought down, but the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman.
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Huskies looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
It's a quarterback keeper. Got an opening here. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. On the ground, it's Beebe.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. off an RPO. The quarterback looks to his right, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
To throw, it's Hoover. Running out of time in the pocket. A fourth down completion to the running back. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. The Hoosiers will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Let's see what he can do with the return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll run the option. A keeper, he's going to try to run for it. He'll pitch it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Trying to find some room. It's Beebe. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Hoover. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So it's Washington on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Look out, he's breaking free. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player. It's great for the program. And because of that, it's great for the...
Touchdown, Washington. He runs it into the end zone. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship. And he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try the right here.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris,
wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this 4th down. It's 4th and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on 4th down.
And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Such a frustrating 3rd down attempt for this group, and a great job defensively. There's just nowhere to go with the football, and the quarterback is clearly frustrated. He's got to throw this ball away, which you never want to do as a quarterback on 3rd down. But here, I got to tell you, Chris, I don't hate it. There's really nowhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football. It
has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Powers into the end zone. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement.
And he is wide open for a huge gain. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback's got it on the option. Quarterback still with the football. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact, on second and manageable, I love the idea of a play-action pass here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Good enough for first down yardage. They come out swinging in this championship game, and the defense so far, Joel, no answer for this tempo.
Well, they knew they were going to see this tempo. They said they were prepared for it, but it's a totally different thing to actually see it and see the level of execution and speed that this offense operates with.
He keeps it on the design run. Now he's got open space. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Boy, that was a great opportunity for them to really extend this lead and put this game out of reach heading into halftime. But now, what an opportunity here. It has not been a great half, but this defense just gave some momentum to their offense. They can go down, get a score before they get into the locker room.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Grab behind the line, it's Marsh. They bring him down short. That 1st down marker sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the 1st down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
It's a wide receiver screen. He's got some end zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Indiana.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with a score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Washington using their 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. The sure hands, it's James. And now the final timeout taken by Washington. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. But he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Right out of the gate here in the third quarter, they go back to the quarterback run. It's been a tough weapon for this defense to stop. What should they do to try to fix that here in the second half?
Well, unfortunately, Chris, it boils down to numbers, and they're just going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. Those safeties are going to have to creep down towards the line of scrimmage, and you know what happens when those safeties get near the line of scrimmage? That's when the play-action pass goes over the top. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
He's got a crease. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Trying the run, it's Washington. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on 2nd down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on 3rd down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense. And now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
That's just too difficult to stop in there. That defense is doing their best, but the physical nature of this offensive line in a short 4th down situation, that just took over. That's an easy touchdown. Good call by this head coach and the offensive coordinator. Not panicking and throwing the football, but allowing that offensive line to win at the goal line.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Offense on the field to take over. We'll try to run it with the option. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Send the back in motion. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a first down. Roughing the passer is the call. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Hoover. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Pulls it in. It's Richard. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Hoosiers looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down. And the Hoosiers are going to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. He barrels into the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Washington. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it. He's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So it's Washington on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
There's the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. To the air, it's Hoover. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Hoosiers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Going to scramble now. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
There's so many defensive backs on the field here for this defense. Dime coverage, which presents a light front and pass rush. And it creates the illusion, Chris, that you can run as a quarterback. But the problem is, look at all the eyes in the backfield. All these players in the secondary, they're ready for this quarterback as soon as he breaks contain. And they're ready to pursue and make the tackle.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Inside the 10. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Washington.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Looking to throw. It's Hoover. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
I like the completion for a first down, but they've got to get going. It's a 3-possession game. They've got to get down the field in a hurry.
And the Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so when the offense moves the chains. Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Makes a quick grab. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Well, the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Now it's 2nd down here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. It's an option look. He keeps it. Can he get there? Open field ahead. Bursts into space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Huskies. They continue to roll up the score. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Caught by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to manage this situation.
And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Hoosiers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Caught in the end zone. Extra point try coming now. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
You just can't kick the ball to him. This is like Devin Hester all over again. That ball has got to start going out of bounds. I don't care where it goes, but you can't kick it to him. 2nd return for a touchdown on the day. His speed and his electric ability in the open field is 2nd to none. As soon as he hits the seam, he's gone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's more. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And the defense comes up with the football.
Ball security is paramount. These special teams mistakes will always come back to haunt you. This one inside of the 20. How about this opportunity? Offensively, you come out here, this ball's got to